Hey everybody, it's Blast338 coming at you with a new Phasmophobia and Talking D&D with Mr. Faust. It has been forever that we actually had some time to sit down and do a full Talking D&D. How you doing, Mr. Faust? Great to hear from you.
Oh, thanks, man. I'm doing great tonight. I've been looking forward to this.
Awesome. I know I've been missing this quite a bit as myself. Yeah, starting at 6:30 now is just great. We got so much more time to go over things. We can each do a subclass and really dive into the soul of these classes and subclasses. So, all right, let's go ahead. We didn't get a chance to do it before. Let's go ahead and get a sound check from you.
Check.
There we go. Perfect. Wonderful. All right, let's hop into a single player lobby. And, all right, so tonight we are talking rogues. Mm-hmm. So the backstabbing, spellcasting, sneaky ones. A bard will steal your heart, but a rogue will steal everything else.
I like that.
Thank you. I just came up with that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yo, Tiger, what's going on, man? Nice to see you.
What's up, Tiger?
Siberian Tiger just joined. That's awesome. And let's see here. Stream health. Good go. All right, we'll start us off. What rogues?
All right, so rogues are they're up close and personal fighters, but they're ambush fighters. Meaning they typically get in and get out as quickly as possible. They land their hit, which is usually a big hit, and they detract from the combat. So think hit and run. They do a lot of hit and run movements. But this is all to emphasize their sneak attack ability, which gives them bonus damage. Think of it like taking a second to find a creature's vital spot and hitting that. They're also a little bit... Yeah, they're a little bit beefier in 5th edition than they were in 6th edition. They do have a D8 hit die.
Mm-hmm.
And their proficiencies aren't horrible. You don't want a rogue with medium or heavy armor because rogues tend to stealth in order to get that sneak attack damage. So they're proficient with light armor, simple weapons, hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, and short swords. Hand crossbows are particularly deadly for a rogue that's hiding. Because at 20th level, even though a hand crossbow only does 1d4 damage, you're hidden, you're under cover, and you're at a distance. And it's going to do all your sneak attack damage on top of it. Okay, let's see what else. They are proficient with thieves' tools, which is usually a kit that contains a disguise, lockpicks, pliers, forceps, everything they need for breaking into establishments, chests, whatever. And unlike most other classes, except for the bard, they have 4 skills to choose from.
Oh, they have 4
Acrobatics.
Skills.
They have 4 skills. Most classes have 2 or 3. So they kind of round out a little bit. The bard balances with being able to choose any skill. But the rogue can choose 4 of them from a pretty hefty list. So let's go down that list now. They have acrobatics, athletics, deception, insight, intimidation, investigation, perception, performance, persuasion, sleight of hand, and stealth, which is almost the entire skill list.
That is not bad at all. And there are many subclasses with the rogue that all of those come handy. Well, any character, honestly, perception, investigation stuff, but, performance is a big one. Like a trickster rogue is kind of what I'm thinking.
Right. I could see that.
In fact, Dee Dee's playing, or Arrow is playing a trickster rogue right now in our campaign.
Yes, with mage, the distance mage hand.
Yes, invisible mage hand.
Right, unfortunate that you guys couldn't figure that candle out in time.
We did figure it out. However, we just used it on ourselves.
Yeah, that's how it went down.
That's kind of, yeah, that's almost exactly how that went down. I'm going to lay the candle down and swat it away. Wait, you're going to do what? And boom, in the middle of the group, a fireball. It was
Yep.
a candle of fire. Wow, that was a hell of a throw. Yeah, it was a candle of
fireball.
fireballs. And then you didn't expect us to take it with us, which I thought was funny.
I really didn't expect that at all. I should have seen it coming from you, but I just didn't.
I'm like, oh, the mage hand works? Yeah, take it with the mage hand. I didn't expect her to hit it, what, 2, maybe 3 times?
Yeah, I think it was twice, but it was devastating both times. You guys are pretty low on health now.
Yeah, very much so. But it's fun. Stupid little stuff like that happens. And we laugh, we roll it off, and we go along.
And it's a good, memorable experience for the whole party. Like, no one's going to forget that.
Exactly. She just didn't know how to use Mage Hand. And yeah, that's kind of what happens. I'm like, it's one of your major abilities. You didn't bother reading the spell? Well, no. Like, okay.
Wow.
Kids. That's all right. It's all right.
Okay.
It happens.
Let's jump into the rest of the rogue. Starting equipment. You start with the following equipment in addition to the equipment granted by your background.
Okay.
Leather armor, 2 daggers and thieves' tools. A burglar's pack, dungeoneer's pack, or an explorer's pack. A short bow with 20 arrows or a short sword. And a rapier or a short sword.
Okay, so you can start off with a rapier, which is nice if you have a dex-based.
Mm-hmm.
You have a dex-based character. That's always nice.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm finding that everyone's equipment lists are pretty balanced.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no one that, you look at and go, wow, that's well, obviously it's a level 1 setup. So nothing's going to be extraordinary. You know what I mean?
And it's not supposed to be. It's just enough to get you started on your adventure. So, shall we continue?
Yes.
Okay, so these are the first level abilities of a rogue. They're all pretty cool. The first one is called Expertise. At first level, choose 2 skills of your skill proficiencies, or 1 of your skill proficiencies and your proficiency with thieves' tools. Your proficiency bonus is doubled for any ability check you make that uses either of the chosen proficiencies.
Okay.
And at 6th level, you choose 2 more.
Ooh, it's 6th level.
Mm-hmm.
That is really
Yeah, you don't
nice.
have to wait that long.
That is very, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, what is it? A bard? They don't get their second set of expertise until much later. I think like level 10 or something, isn't it?
Yes, but they also have Jack of all trades starting at 2nd level.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
Which gives them proficiency in every skill.
Half their proficiency, yeah. So that makes sense. I can see that. That does kind of even the score a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, the more we go through these classes, the more I'm beginning to see how the developers balance things.
Very true. And that's kind of why I think our next, after we're done with these classes, including like the Artificer and maybe anything else that might come out, we maybe come up with our own class or maybe even combine 2 classes.
Oh, that would be fun.
Because I know you've been talking about bringing back psionics. And that would
I
be...
love psionics in third edition. I just love the spell pool concept.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have spell slots. You had a pool of numbers that you could pull from. So if you wanted to, you could cast 20 first level spells in a day. Or 2 third level spells.
Oh.
You can mix and match them however you want. You just have to pay the cost.
Well, that's not a bad thing. I kind of like that idea too.
So do I. So psionics were very unique. A lot of intelligence-based saves with psionics, which is a rare kind of save. But we're getting off track again.
No problems.
Which we do.
And we got plenty of time to do so.
We do tonight. It's awesome.
I know.
Okay,
like
so...
Used to
Go ahead.
having to rush through these things.
I know, it feels a little more laid back tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, so we got 6th level. They're getting second expertise. Now it's 2 expertises, right?
Yes. Okay, next up in first level abilities, we have Sneak Attack.
Mm-hmm.
This is the bread and butter of the rogue class, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That extra hard sneaky poke?
Yes. And if you can set a rogue up for it, because there are ways to do it every chance you get.
There are plenty of ways to do it. That is for certain.
Okay, so beginning at first level, you know how to strike subtly and exploit a foe's distraction. Once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll. The attack must use a finesse or a ranged weapon. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it, that enemy isn't incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. The amount of extra damage obviously increases as you gain levels in the class, up to a maximum of 10d6.
Wow. Wow. 6 points to 60.
Yeah?
No, yeah. No, 10d6 you said. So it's 10 to 60 is the damage scale, right?
It would be 10 to 60, yep.
Yeah. Mad no good in head. Oh, just ate dinner, so like my brain is still... You know how it is.
I do know how it is. Okay, the third first level ability that they get is called Thieves' Cant. I feel like we don't use this often enough.
We really don't. We normally do have a rogue in the group.
We do. And I'd like for them to say, okay, I want to try and use my Thieves' Cant to see if anyone around understands me.
Although, to be fair, we don't really get into situations that much where Thieves' Cant would be useful. We don't get into a lot of towns. We don't really get into a lot of whatchamacallit, just occupied areas. I mean, during what was the one that we just finished up?
Curse of Strahd.
No, well, Curse of Strahd, I guess it could have worked there.
In Valakai.
True. I was thinking more along the lines of
Spelljammer.
exactly. Thank you, Spelljammer. I drew a complete blank there and just couldn't think of the name. I
That would have
believe
worked great there.
I was about to say, yes, Spelljammer would totally be a place where that would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would.
Because I'm sure there was some type of thieves guild there, and to be able to locate and deal directly with the thieves guild. You know what, that would have been really excellent to do if we had to use it to get to oh, what was that the name of the name of the merchant we used.
Oh, Rizzuto.
Yeah, if we had to use Thieves' Cant to find Rizzuto's.
Oh, that would have been a cool little fun, like, investigative thing.
Yeah. Because we did have a rogue in the group at that point too, right?
I think we did.
I'm trying to think. Or maybe
well, we
not.
definitely need to impress upon whoever is in the party and is a rogue that they should announce they're using Thieves' Cant.
Well, that's going to be that's Arrow.
That's Arrow.
Yep, this time around.
And yeah, we've pretty much summed up everything that Thieves' Cant is.
Yeah, I mean it's just it's just a secret text. Like I always think of Thieves' Cant kind of like hobo tags. You know how like people who, hobos would scratch symbols on the fence posts and things. This place is friendly, this place is dangerous, beware of dog, this has food, this has water, this, things of that nature to kind of let other people that are traveling through to understand maybe like where to get some essentials and, a safe place to lay their head and get some rest.
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of what I've always thought thieves, to you and I walking down the street, it's just going to look like random scratches in a,
exactly.
A cat was crawling. A cat was crawling up a signpost or something, Never mind that. But yeah, it's kind of what I've always, just my personal thought on it. That's all.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Second level, we have Cunning Action. I've always really liked this one, just for the disengage feature of it, but starting at second level, your quick thinking and agility allow you to move and act quickly. You can take a bonus action on each of your turns in combat. This action can be used only to take the dash, disengage, or hide action.
Okay.
And I really like this because I feel like it leads into the skirmisher, the hit and run combatant. You can charge in, do your sneak attack damage, and then disengage 5 feet.
Right.
Allowing you to move freely on your next turn.
Yeah, totally.
So at third level, we get our roguish archetype. I'm gonna skip over that one for now so we can get through the rest of the rogue abilities.
Okay.
4th level, we all know you get an ability score improvement by now.
Right.
Uncanny Dodge. This is where all the rogue's defensive abilities really start to shine. Starting at 5th level, when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to halve the attack's damage against you.
All right, not a bad option there.
No, once per turn, you can negate half the damage someone deals to you. That's pretty huge.
What's also huge, if you use that on something like Fireball, where you automatically, you automatically get half damage, now you're taking quarter damage.
Yeah. Very true.
That's kind of crazy.
And it pairs well with the next one at 7th level, which is Evasion. Beginning at 7th level, you can nimbly dodge out of the way of certain area of effects, such as a red dragon's fiery breath or an ice storm spell.
Okay.
When you are subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage, you instead take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw and only half damage if you fail.
Now, can you still use your ability to half it again? Because it's damage that's dealt to you.
But yes. Yes, you can.
I mean, just kind of thinking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, they actually work together in tandem. You could bring it down to a quarter damage. And the spell I'm thinking of in that case is Meteor Swarm.
Ooh.
I think by the end of our Spelljammer campaign, every mage in our party plus all the enemies had Meteor Swarm.
Yeah, pretty much.
It destroyed ships. It destroyed a quarter of the Rock of Brawl.
Oh, that was...
That was a pretty epic campaign.
That bomb, or the trap that we laid for that... what was he?
Ixalith?
Yeah, the Ixalith. Oh, that was absolutely excellent. Yeah, we got a little bit of time to tell that story, I think.
Go for it.
It's such a great... It really is. It's probably one of the one of the best plans I've ever personally come up with. I mean, it was a group effort. We all kind of pitched in but anyways, this Ithalith, or did I say that right?
Ixalith.
Ixalith is a pirate. Think of him as like just a king pirate, you know? He commands a super amount of boats, very powerful, and of course, he has all of his telepathic abilities and stuff of that nature as well. He was after one of our groups. He had a robotic dog with a power core, but this power core had the power, I forget exactly what it was. It was basically a very powerful artifact, and this captain wanted it. So he tried to convince one of the party members. Now, this is pretty late in the campaign, too. I mean, we were level, probably, 12 or 13 at that point?
Yeah.
To go, steal the dog and give him the dog so he can get this artifact and destroy the Rock of Brawl, which is our hometown, and raise the Lich Vecna, from Rest Again. Now, we didn't know about the whole Vecna thing at that point. We just knew he wanted this dog. We didn't even know why he wanted this dog. We just know that our character stole something from him and he wants it back. That's kind of the gist of what we got. Even the party member who stole the item lost his memory and really didn't know exactly what he stole. So we said to the party member, we said, well, if he wants the dog so bad, let's go ahead and give it to him. And everybody's like, well, what do you mean? I said, well, what we'll do is we'll make an exact copy of the dog. We'll get an exact copy of the power core, except instead of being this artifact he's looking for, we'll make it a meteor swarm bomb. So when he starts to disassemble the dog, it literally puts a meteor swarm onto his face. And yeah, we had it played off that, our character was basically all angry and ticked off with our party, and she snuck out in the middle of the night and took the dog, met up with the big bad, gave him the dog, and of course, he goes and puts her in a cell, because are you really going to trust somebody who, just did something like that? And yeah, not that much longer after, we were about a few hours behind in our boat, in our ship, and he goes to disassemble the dog, and it goes off without a hitch, annihilates the boat, practically kills him. Actually, I think she didn't kill him.
She did kill him. Yeah, she did.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She did kill him. She obviously broke out of her cell, went down to... sorry, I got to do something really quick here.
Go for it.
I wish for sanity. I wish for sunrise. I need to get my sanity down so this thing will hunt. And then basically yeah, so she kills him. We find out he's a lich, and he's using dark magic to keep himself alive. Mm-hmm. So we have a few days to get our affairs in order to actually kill him. And yeah, we end up actually towing his main ship back to port, and we're like, oh, this thing has a tracking on it? Okay, well, we'll take it out in the middle of nowhere and destroy it, so that way it can't track anybody anymore, because the ships they use are actually alive.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was such a great part of that campaign.
That was epic. But there were so many epic moments in that campaign as a whole.
Oh, it's so hard to pick out just one thing. You're absolutely right. It's kind of crazy.
I'm still surprised I managed to make all that up.
Oh, it was a ton of fun. And it started out such a silly campaign and turned so serious. It really did. I enjoyed it so much.
Serious, but it definitely turned into an action movie.
Yes. But Thieves' Cant in that main Rock of Jabral would have been absolutely awesome.
It would have been huge. Okay, now that we've gotten evasion out of the way. Level 11. Reliable talent. You have refined your chosen skills until they approach perfection. Whenever you make an ability check that lets you add your proficiency bonus, you can treat a d20 roll of 9 or lower as a 10.
Ooh.
Very cool. Level 14, Blind Sense. If you are able to hear, you are aware of the location of any hidden or invisible creature within 10 feet of you.
Okay.
Level 15, Slippery Mind. You have acquired greater mental strength. You gain proficiency in wisdom saving throws. Level 18 is Elusive. You are so evasive that attackers rarely gain the upper hand against you. No attack roll has advantage against you while you aren't incapacitated.
Wow, so they don't have advantage on you for attacks.
Ever.
At what level is this?
This is level 18.
Okay.
So the balance is right.
Yeah, I can definitely see it as a higher level ability.
Now, the level 20 ability, Stroke of Luck, I've never really been all that impressed with it. I can see how it works for rogues, but I don't know. Let me know your thoughts after I read it.
Okay.
You have an uncanny knack for succeeding when you need to. If your attack misses a target within range, you can turn the miss into a hit. Alternatively, if you fail an ability check, you can treat the d20 roll as a 20. Once you use this feature, you can't use it again until you finish a short or long rest.
Okay.
It's like the beefed up version of the Lucky Feat.
Right.
But depending on the campaign that you're playing in, depending on the DM, you're not going to get very many short rests.
Correct.
I mean, unless someone in the party is a warlock, for instance, or you really need to heal. But outside of that, it just doesn't occur that much because I don't play to the 6 to 8 encounters per day rule.
Right. Yeah, we usually have one big encounter, maybe like one or two smaller ones. You know, it just really depends. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, we get plenty of action, and a lot of times it's a lot of role play. And again, there's nothing wrong with that either. Sometimes when you have good role play, that's just as good as combat, in my opinion, if not better in some cases.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. When you guys really get into it, like you've even like raised your voice a few times in character.
I get into it a little bit too. I get into it a lot sometimes.
Yeah, but so do I. Like, yeah, I lost my train of thought. But I'm not too impressed with this ability as a whole. Because it's single use unless you're taking many short rests.
I can see what you're saying.
I mean, I guess the one time in which this could be useful is, let's say you're fighting the BBG, and you have advantage. You're coming to strike with advantage, so it's got to be, sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
And you roll nat ones on both your die.
Okay.
So you could use it in an instance like that where you need to be guaranteed a sneak attack against something big, but outside of that, I don't know. I just feel like other classes get a little bit more oomph with their level 20 ability.
Yeah, I can understand that. Let's see here. Let's take a look here. Stroke of luck. But that's not even as good as the lucky feat. The lucky feat at least gives you 2d20s.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. So to kind of use it once and then have to wait for a short or long rest.
That's what I mean. The lucky feat does this, and you can obtain it at level 4.
Well, if you play a human variant, you can get it level 1.
True.
Let's see here. Well, to be fair, it's treating the d20 as a 20, so it's an automatic critical.
No, that's only ability checks.
Oh, you're right. Oh, so you're just turning a miss into a hit.
That's it.
So...
That's literally all you are doing.
But it's only for one attack.
Just one attack.
And rogues can have what, 2?
No, they only ever have 1.
Oh, they only ever have 1. Okay. Well, then what you want to do is you want to take a few levels in fighter and then hit rogue up for that sneak attack.
Yeah.
You know, get your 2, maybe even get 2, maybe even 3 attacks, depending on how far you want to go into fighter.
Right.
Ooh. A battle master fighter with rogue.
Oh, for the crit on 19 or 20?
Because you have the tripping attack as a...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I was thinking
as a battle
different
master.
Class.
No, I was thinking champion as well, but I'm like, no, the battle master would be much better because then you can use trip attack. They fail their strength save. And now they're prone. You have automatic advantage, which gives you sneak attack.
Right.
And then you do a strength-based rogue instead of dex. So you take that short sword. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's 20 level 20 ability. It's lackluster.
It's very lackluster. I am not impressed.
I would say to fix that. Now you got to be careful because it is a very powerful ability. Normally stuff like that
I would just say equal to your dexterity modifier.
Well, that's 5 times.
Per long rest.
How about constitution modifier? Because think of it this way.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from.
You know, you're putting... You're about to miss with your attack, and you're literally... You know how hard it is to change trajectory on something once you start swinging.
Oh, yeah.
You know, sure, that takes a lot of strength. But I think that would be more constitution.
Yeah, and I think that would balance out a little bit better, too.
Because, yeah, with the rogue, you're either going to max out your dex or you're going to max out your strength. Depending upon how you play. So by doing your dex modifier, I mean, you have a possibility. I was going to say proficiency, but then you have 6 times, and that's like, nah, that's too much. Constitution's an important stat, which most people are going to have.
At least a 14.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's at least a +2, maybe even a +3.
Yeah.
The only people that are really going to have a massively high constitution is going to be like your barbarians or fighters or something like that. With these guys being able to get in there and then take the disengage as a bonus action, they don't have to stand there and take the damage like a fighter or a barbarian. They
Right.
can go in, hit the creature, disengage, and get the hell out. And the only thing that's going to stop that is the Sentinel feat. But how many bad guys actually have a Sentinel feat?
Exactly.
All right, well, that's all the abilities 1 through 20. So we went over to hit dice, we went over starting equipment. I mean, obviously, background's going to be based on whatever campaign you're playing or whatever idea you have for your character. Now, the fun part, and this is the part that I always like, is the subclasses. So at level 3, you get your subclass with the rogue, correct?
At level 3. That is correct.
Okay. I just got my PHB open here. Okay. Roguish archetype. Okay. And you picked out one that I've had a little bit of interest in, and I'm excited to learn about. So.
All right. So we're going to be talking about the swashbuckler. You focus your training on the art of the blade, relying on speed, elegance, and charm in equal parts. While some warriors are brutes clad in heavy armor, your method of fighting looks almost like a performance. Duelists and pirates typically belong to this archetype. A swashbuckler excels in single combat and can fight with 2 weapons while safely darting away from an opponent.
Okay.
So, at 3rd level, we have an ability called Fancy Footwork. When you choose this archetype, you learn how to land a strike and then slip away without reprisal. During your turn, if you make a melee attack against a creature, that creature can't make opportunity attacks against you for the rest of your turn.
Oh, really?
And that's at 3rd level.
So if you make the opportunity attack, they can't attack you.
Right.
Interesting. I think I really like that ability.
Oh, it's a pretty good archetype.
Okay.
Also at 3rd level,
Mm-hmm.
you have an ability called Rakish Audacity. Your confidence propels you into battle. You can give yourself a bonus to your initiative rolls equal to your charisma modifier.
Oh.
You also gain an additional way to use your sneak attack.
Okay.
You don't need advantage on the attack roll to use your sneak attack against a creature if you are within 5 feet of it, no other creatures are within 5 feet of you, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. Meaning, if you're fighting a creature head-to-head and it's just you and him, you roll sneak attack on every attack.
Oh. That is, well, that's if anybody's within 5 feet of you. That's actually, wow. And that's at 3rd level.
That's at 3rd level.
That is absolutely crazy. I'm seeing a party of mages with a single rogue that's taking frontline combat, and that rogue is just having a field day.
Yep.
That's actually a little scary. to be completely honest, that's a little scary.
It is. Because I could see an ability like this being an 11th level ability, not a 3rd level ability.
All right.
So,
Yeah, that's definitely seems like it would be a little bit higher end. Now, is
yeah,
that limited to usage or is that any time?
that's anytime.
Oh my words! You're not even like limited to like something like your proficiency modifier for this, or
Nope, it's a permanent effect.
that is crazy. That is practically crazy.
You're basically guaranteed your sneak attack damage regardless of what you're doing.
And then you're. When do they get that disengage ability?
Hold on. Oh, the ability to disengage,
Yeah.
hide, or dash?
Right. As a bonus action.
Oh, that's 2nd level.
Yeah, that would totally work if you had a bunch of mages that wanted to stand back. Oh my word. That is. I don't say this very often, but that seems a little
Overpowered.
yeah. Well, to be fair, the rogue, you're not getting multiple attacks, so they're not.
No, all of your damage is dependent on your sneak attack.
Right. So I kind of. Yeah, it's not as bad as one might think. However, that sneak attack damage can really add up quickly.
Oh, being guaranteed that at 20th level? I mean, think about it. Every one of your attacks is going to do an additional 10d6 damage.
Yeah, that's a little cray-cray.
Yeah.
Well, that's if there's nobody else there. You know, you
Right.
get somebody else there. You know, that could be troublesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yo, man, this is my guy. Leave him alone. This guy's with me.
Pretty much. But that's where the bonus to your initiative comes in.
Ugh.
You can bonus action dash to the enemy. Probably on the first round of combat.
Right.
You do your sneak attack damage. You disengage. And you move 30 feet away.
Very true. Very true. Well, see, you can't disengage them because you just use your bonus action to dash.
Oh yeah, but it's the fancy footwork ability. It can't make opportunity attacks against you.
That's right.
That's a hell of a power play right there.
That is a little crazy.
Maybe that's what rogues were built for, though. I mean, most of their abilities have to do with their evasion.
True. I mean, I do love
So,
the concept of getting in, getting out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they do it better than anyone.
Yeah, I mean, I just... Yeah. Get in, hit the target, get the hell out. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
Automatic sneak attack damage, automatic hits.
And 100 ways to stay away from the enemy if you have to.
Yep.
All right, let's move on to 9th level. It's an ability called Panache.
Okay.
Your charm becomes extraordinarily beguiling. As an action, you can make Charisma Persuasion check contested by a creature's Wisdom Insight check. The creature must be able to hear you, and the two of you must share a language. If you succeed on the check and the creature is hostile to you, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than you, and can't make opportunity attacks against targets other than you.
Ooh.
This effect lasts for 1 minute until one of your companions attacks the target, or until you and the target are more than 60 feet apart.
Wow, that's a pretty good distance.
Here's the cool part. If you succeed on the check and the creature isn't hostile to you, it is charmed by you for 1 minute.
It's charmed by you for 1 minute.
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
It is. Want me to move on?
Oh, yes, yes.
All right. 13th level, Elegant Maneuver. You can use a bonus action on your turn to gain advantage on the next acrobatics or athletics check you make during the same turn.
Okay.
I wasn't as impressed with this one. Basically, you're giving yourself advantage on acrobatics or athletics, and then you do something that requires acrobatics or athletics.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're climbing a rope, you're climbing a canyon wall or something.
You have to carry your companions over something.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can... There's, again, there's, depending upon the campaign, there's uses for everything.
That's true. And you know what? Those are my two favorite checks in the whole game, acrobatics and athletics, because that means you guys are about to do something really daring.
Usually really stupid.
I'm going to use the word daring.
Potato, potato.
Right. But yeah, those for me can create some of the most memorable moments, especially when they're used in combat. Oh, I want to use athletics and do this. Oh my God, fucking do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that time that Billy jumped from, or no, that was Dave, jumped from one tree to the next, across the road, as a monk, was awesome.
It was so cool and it's so memorable. I don't know. If I got this ability, I'd find a lot more reasons to use it.
Oh, definitely.
And at 17th level, we have Master Duelist. Your mastery
Okay.
of the blade lets you turn failure into success in combat. If you miss with an attack roll, you can roll it again with advantage. Once you do so, you can't use this feature again until you finish a short or long rest. It's essentially the Stroke of Luck ability,
Mm-hmm.
but at 17th level.
Oh.
And that's all she wrote on the Swashbuckler.
Okay.
As a whole, I was really impressed with it.
Definitely sounds like a good, a good architect or a good rogue. Um, yeah, I could definitely great for combat.
Incredible for combat.
So I did.
You said the Phantom?
Yes, the Phantom. So let me just get back out to the lobby here. I am 99.9% sure that I have a Hantu here.
Phantoms.
Nope.
The Necromancer Rogue.
Ah, there we go. I was right. Okay. Well, we're not leveling up from that. That was a good experience, though. All right, here we are. Oh, that's not. Let's. Here we go.
I've prepared some jobs for you.
Nice little backdrop for talking about the Phantom Rogue. All right. So many rogues walk a fine line between life and death, risking their own lives and taking the lives of others while adventuring on that line. Some rogues discover a mythical connection to death itself. These rogues take knowledge from the dead and become immersed in negative energy, eventually becoming like ghosts. Thieves' guilds value them as highly effective information gatherers and spies. Many Shaderkai of the Shadowfell are masters of these macabre techniques, and some are willing to teach this path. In places like Thay, in Forgotten Realms, and Karnath and Eberron, where many necromancers practice their craft, a phantom can become a wizard's confidant and right hand. In temples of gods of death, the phantom might work as an agent to track down those who try to cheat death and to recover knowledge that might otherwise be lost to the grave. How did you discover this grim power? Did you sleep in a graveyard and awaken your new abilities, or did you cultivate them in a temple or thieves' guild dedicated to the deity of death? Alrighty. So, it's no secret that I like necromancers.
No secret at all.
um, the dead have in of themselves awesome abilities. Um, and yeah, I'm not going to go much further off the path there. So, anyways, Whispers of the Dead, third level phantom feature. Echoes of those who have died cling to you. Whenever you finish a short or long rest, you can choose one skill or tool proficiency that you lack and gain it, as a ghostly present shares its knowledge with you. You lose this proficiency when you lose this feature to choose a different proficiency that you lack. So you steal proficiencies off of those who are killed.
That's a pretty cool ability. If you know what's coming up the next day, for instance, like you have to persuade a person to do something, or you have to scale a cliff, You can prepare for any and all scenarios.
I'm thinking also you get into a situation where we have to go to this guy over here to get this very special item made. We get there, that guy's dead because the bad guy knew he was the only one that's going to be able to make either the artifact or the weapon or the magic item that we needed. Well, guess what? He can now teach me how to do that.
Ooh. I like that.
Because I'll gain his smithing skills. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah. um, you know what? It doesn't say knowledge. Well, knowledge with you, but it's a skill or tool proficiency. Okay. Well, you're not using this to get like the password to the bad guy's castle.
Yeah.
You know. However, even that would be a stretch. All right. Wails from the grave. As you nudge someone closer to the grave, you can channel the power of death to harm someone else as well. Immediately after you deal your sneak attack damage to a creature on your turn, you can target a second creature that you can see within 30 feet of the first creature. Roll half the number of sneak attack die for your level, rounded up, and the second creature takes necrotic damage equal to the roll's total. As wails of the dead surround them for a moment, you can use this feature a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. That's cool.
Wow. That has a lot of flavor too.
Up to 30 feet of who you just hit. And I love how they've phrased it. As you nudge someone closer to the grave.
That's pretty badass.
Like I love one of the things I love about D&D is how these books are written and how they put things sometimes is just so much fun. You know, like honestly, I don't think I could ever come up with that myself. All right, Tokens of the Departed. Now this is a ninth. That was a third level ability, by the way.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible for third level.
Now at ninth level, you get Tokens of the Departed. When a life ends in your presence, you're able to snatch a token from the departing soul, a sliver of its life essence that takes physical form as a reaction. When a creature you can see dies within 30 feet of you, you can open your free hand and cause a tiny trinket to appear there, a soul trinket. The DM determines the trinket's form or has your roll on the trinkets table in the player's handbook to generate it. You can have a maximum number of soul trinkets equal to your proficiency bonus, and you can't create one while at your maximum. You can use soul trinkets in the following ways. While a soul trinket is on your person, you have advantage on death saving throws and constitution saving throws, for your vitality is enhanced by the life essence within your object. When you yeah. Advantage on death saving throws and constitution saves. That's big.
Wow.
When you deal sneak attack damage on your turn, you can destroy one of your soul's trinkets that's on your person and then immediately use the Wails of the Grave without expending a use of that feature. What?
Damn.
What? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's totally worth it. And then there's another one here. As an action, you can destroy one of your soul trinkets, no matter where it's located. When you do so, you can ask the spirit associated with the trinket one question. The spirit appears to you and answers in a language it knew in life. It's under no obligation to be truthful, and its answers concisely as possible, eager to be free. The spirit knows only what it knew in life and is determined by the DM.
Well, trying to solve a murder.
Well, this is a creature that dies in front of you. Now, okay, you're the guard of the gate. How do I open the gate? But it can lie to me. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And it's only one question.
Yeah, it's similar to Speak with the Dead, but I think with Speak with the Dead, they're compelled to answer honestly.
They're actually not under any obligation to answer truthfully there either.
Oh, really?
My understanding. Let me double check the spell, but... Now, that's not saying you can't cast the Zone of Truth if you have a paladin in the office.
Oh, good point.
Let's see here. Speak with Dead. That is in the player's handbook. Element PQRS. Seeming, shocking, shatter. Great spell, by the way, shatter.
Hey, Blast.
Yeah.
I'm going to go AFK for 1 sec.
Yeah, no worries. I can't seem to spell. Speak with Dead. Here we go. Alrighty, yep, I found it here. I'll wait till he gets back to kind of talk about it. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the live stream here. We had a couple of good hunts. 1 second here. Sorry about that. Little pooper came in. I thought he needed something. He just wanted to watch the live stream. And I'm like, well, then go on YouTube and watch it. I need the views. Oh, man, oh, man. I go back to work tomorrow. I don't want to go back to work. I had a 5-day weekend. It was absolutely awesome.
And I'm back.
Hey, there he is. All right, so Speak with Dead. It's a 3rd level spell, obviously necromancy. You grant the semblance of life and intelligence into a corpse of your choice within range, allowing it to answer the questions you pose. The corpse must still have a mouth and can't be undead. The spell fails if the corpse was in the target of the spell within the last 10 days. Until the spell ends, you can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. The corpse knows only what it knew in life, including languages it knew. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and the corpse is under no compulsion to offer truthful answers if you are hostile to it or it recognizes you as an enemy. The spell does not return the creature's soul to the body. It's only imitating, and corpses can't learn new information. So can't lay a dead guy on the road and be like, all right, watch this road. We're going to be back in a little bit. And, you know.
Right.
Oh, it's only got a 10-minute duration. So that's another thing the D&D movie got wrong.
What's that?
Well, the D&D movie.
Right. The one skeleton that was pretty much trapped.
Yeah, if you watch after the credits, they had the corpse like going, "Hello, anybody there?
Yep.
You still have a question?" Yeah, after 10 minutes, he'd be back in the grave. Did they rebury any of them? I wonder. Like it just seems like
That's a good question.
because they
Otherwise, they
obviously
just went and desecrated graves.
exactly like why would you rebury all the other ones? Just leave that guy hang there, you know? So they went through how many different corpses before they found the information they needed, and they didn't
5
bother
or
to like
6.
rebury any of them. That's kind of twisted, man. Like I understand, like you can't really for the flow of the movie,
Yeah,
you can't really do it, but
these are also, though, the same people that used Jarnathan as a paraglider.
well, technically speaking, it would work, depending upon what his strength score is.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, they couldn't have been they couldn't have been much more than what 160, 170 pounds apiece.
Yeah, you're
I
probably
mean,
right.
with being in prison and starved, I mean, obviously they didn't really look it, but they've been in that prison for a number of years. I think it was what 3 years or something.
Yeah,
Um, you're not going to keep a lot of weight on your bones if you've been eating potatoes all the time.
that's true.
So, I mean, I again with that ability, using the soul token there to ask a question to a dead guy. Again, it's the campaign that you're playing.
Yeah,
Um, I can see. Oh, you're going down the street and you see somebody stabbed, and they pass away on the street. Well, okay, I can now do this to. Do you know the person who killed you, or who was it that killed you? Either they're gonna,
yeah. Who was it that killed you?
yeah, either they're gonna say the name or they're gonna be like, I don't know. Um, ooh, who hired you? Why did you attack us?
Those are good ones.
Things of that nature. I mean, it's a great way to get stuff that's not exactly obvious. Yes, okay, the group's being randomly attacked by these different criminals or thugs. Um, I mean, at ninth level, you're facing some higher level creatures. You're usually running into some pretty big bads. Um,
Yeah,
because ninth level is nothing to sneeze at. That's pretty well up there, considering that most campaigns only go to what 12, maybe 14. I think is
yeah.
what they
Usually at
say.
most.
Um, you're really getting into some of the world breaking magic at that point as well with your wizards and sorcerers and things of that nature.
Yeah,
But still, for a ninth level ability, that's not bad. Advantage on death saving throws is always a good thing. And I have a feeling that you're always going to have at least one token on you.
that was my impression as well.
It's not a difficult thing to make them.
And it's when a life ends in your presence, not when you kill the creature.
Yes, exactly. You could have done absolutely nothing. Um, Now, here's the thing when a life ends in your presence, it doesn't actually
It
define,
doesn't specify what kind of life.
it doesn't specify creature.
No, it doesn't. You could stomp on a bug.
Kill a squirrel, kill a plant. I guess a plant would be a little more difficult because you'd have to wait for it to wither. Um, but yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, and you get these abilities. I don't think I,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I would really play it that way. I don't think that's the spirit of what's going on here.
No.
I think saying creature when a creature's life ends would have been much better. Um, well, creature beast. Again, you get into some higher end animals. We faced what unicorns? We faced. You love throwing nightmares at us.
I do. I
Um,
really like nightmares. I respect them.
things of that nature. So I could see where they were going with that. Yeah, I don't think I'd give it to the person who was playing this if they stepped on a bug and said, "I want a soul coin." Okay, you're gonna get one, but it's gonna be really small. It's gonna be very hard for you to keep a hold of. Like it's literally gonna fall through your pockets. So all right. Well, at 13th level, they get Ghost Walk. You can phase partially into the realm of the dead, becoming like a ghost. As a bonus action, as you uh, assume a spectral form. While in this form, you have a flying speed of 10 feet. You can hover, and the attack rolls have disadvantage against you. You can also move through creatures and objects as if they were difficult terrain, but you take 1d10 force damage if you end your turn inside of a creature or an object. You stay in this form for 10 minutes or until you end it as a bonus action. You use this feature again, you must finish a long rest or destroy one of your soul trinkets as part of the bonus action you use to activate Ghost Walk.
Hmm.
This would be good in a dungeon. Oh, I think I hear something on the other side of the wall. Well, hold on. Let me check it out real quick. And you phase through the wall. You can go up.
Attack rolls have disadvantage against you.
Mm-hmm. You can move up to 15 feet through solid rock, turn around and come back 15 feet, and you're unharmed.
Yep.
Not a bad thing.
No, not at all.
And you can use your soul trinket to do it. So you get one for free as a bonus action until a long rest, or you can use a soul trinket. And you can have up to.
I think it's 4 at this level.
Yeah. It's your proficiency bonus, yeah. So not bad. That's definitely, I think, again, it depends on the campaign. But yeah, no, I like this. All right, so 17th level, Death's Friend. Your association with death has become so close that you gain the following benefits. When you use your wails from the grave, you can deal the necrotic damage to both the first and the second creature.
Mm.
And, not and. At the end of a long rest, a soul trinket appears in your hand if you don't have any soul trinkets, as the spirits of the dead are now drawn to you. So no matter what, you're always going to have a soul trinket on you at the beginning of a day.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. That's actually a really good architect.
Yeah, it is. I mean, especially Ghost Walk. That's just incredible.
I mean, it's not the damage dealing, it's not the combat oriented like the swashbuckler.
No,
This
but
is,
it really focuses on the rogue's evasion.
yeah, yeah, and this is a lot. Well, like the synopsis said, it's information gathering.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot you have a flying speed of 10 feet.
Yep.
Oh, it's only hover, but still. You know, you need to go down the pathway to deactivate the traps. I'm just going to hover over the floor with the pressure plates.
Exactly.
And even if I were to spring something, it's got disadvantage on me anyways. And even if it does hit me, I'm only going to take half damage.
Right.
And then you play a tiefling, phantom rogue, and it's a fire damage spell. Now you're taking quarter damage.
Oh my god. Yeah, you're right. Jesus.
Yeah, because tieflings automatically get resistance to fire damage.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I like the rogue. I mean, they're not. It's a good class. I know Arrow is having a lot of fun with her rogue, and she's playing a trickster rogue.
Mm-hmm.
So they get a lot of really cool abilities and stuff like that. But you know, I like to use this as an opportunity to learn about other classes. That's kind of why I chose the Phantom. Plus, it's out of the Tasha's book, so you guys know how I feel about Tasha's book of everything.
That might be your favorite D&D book.
That and Xanthar's. There's just so many good classes and so many good subclasses, and you know, they really did a great job with spell creation in Xanthar's. There was a lot of really good spells. I mean, some people like Cleric and I think the Druid, I think, got robbed, honestly. Because everybody else got like 20 new spells and those guys got like maybe 5.
Right.
Tasha's is doing a really good job of giving you the information that are even in, like, it tells you the spells that are available to that class, but that it tells you what book it's in. So yes, it has some new stuff for different classes. But it also tells you where to find all the information that it has in it. Because not everything that's in the book is from Tasha's.
No.
So, wow, it's 7:54 right now. We kind of went through.
Kind of breeze through it a little bit.
Yeah. Well, because we spent so much, we rushed through Paladin, and we rushed through. What was the other one that we rushed through, really?
Fighter. No.
No.
Yeah, we didn't go through all the Paladin's abilities. We didn't go through all the Barbarian's abilities.
Well, that's fine. I mean, we can have a recap at some other point with those. We did a lot of the subclasses with them.
We did. Yep.
Trying to think here if there's anything else. I mean, anything else on the rogue you kind of want to touch? You want to go over any certain things from the campaigns in the past that, you know, rogues have done that?
That's what I'm trying to think on. Because Felix played the rogue during Spelljammer.
Right. Spelljammer.
See, but
I thought that was Curse of Strahd.
Was it Curse of Strahd?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Curse of Strahd.
Hmm.
I'm not sure
Yeah.
if I'm
No,
not
I
sure
think
if
you're
we
right.
had a Rogue and Spelljammer, to be honest with you. Or maybe I'm just not thinking properly.
Mr. B was a monk. You were two different characters.
Yeah, I started out... What did I start out as?
Oh, you're Kenku.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was a Kenku Bard. And I ended up taking over the first level of hell.
You know, when you say it out loud, it sounds crazy, but that's the level that we got to.
Yeah. It's like, oh, he just took over the first level of hell. It's no big deal, really.
Yeah, you overthrew the ruler. You destroyed her.
Yeah. Well, the group did.
Yeah.
That was one of the few battles where, even though it was extremely powerful, I really didn't get much off as far as hits. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if I was rolling bad or what was going on.
No, but that combat should have been more difficult than it was. You guys kind of dominated that one, I think.
We had a really good flow with our characters. Like, I think it's been a long time. I think that's actually one of the first times we ever really, truly worked together as a team.
Oh, you guys were unstoppable when you came up with plans and worked together.
And we came up with some really good plans. Like, some of those plans were like downright scary.
Yeah, I really enjoyed how you guys could sit down almost war council style and come up with these incredible ideas that I couldn't think of in a million years. Like, no, I couldn't anticipate a single thing you guys were going to do anymore. Because it was like, it was my brain against yours, but I didn't know where you were starting.
Right.
No, you guys did great in that campaign. Like, I would pay money to watch that as a movie.
Well, it's not a live stream if I don't die at least once.
Oh, you died?
Oh, it was a mimic. Okay. I was kind of thinking mimic, but oh well. Yeah. No, that the Spelljammer campaign really, everything in that campaign worked so well. And I know this campaign can be the same way. I know
the one
it
we're
can
currently
be.
playing?
Yes, I know it can be. Because, like, I already feel that magic. You know what I mean? Once we get to the point where we really learn what each other's abilities are, our strength, our weaknesses, and we play off of each other like we did in Spelljammer, it's so... You really have your work cut out for you.
And this is why I love playing with the same people all the time. that doesn't mean I don't like when someone new pops in. I just don't like when the existing people pop out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. And no matter what, it's never fun to lose a party member.
No. Because usually you're losing a friend and it just sucks. But
Very much so.
anyway, the more you guys play together, the more you seem to realize that you need to synergize. Like you
Yes.
need to strategize together. And every campaign that we play, you're getting better and better at it.
Very
Because in
true.
Spelljammer, you fucking nailed it. You guys just knew everything about each other, what you were capable of, what to anticipate. It was perfect.
When we first started, we were doing great up until my character went away. And
You got it back pretty quick, though.
well, we did. And I like the fact I like taking that backstage. I liked it when you know, our big hitters could do their big job, their job. You
Right.
know, yes, it is fun to go in there and smack something with a big sword or a big axe and cause a massive amount of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I've said this before, but to me, it's just as fun to allow them to do that, to give them
Right.
that advantage, to give them that extra action with haste. That first real combat that we had with the thieves that blocked the bridge in this campaign before we got to the town,
Mm-hmm.
when I knocked her prone and our paladin and barbarian beat the ever loving hell out of her, causing the rest of her party to run away. I mean, there you go.
Yep.
I mean, little Pooper tried to gnaw the lady's face off because he's playing a cannibal barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. You know, it's like, yeah, do it, man. If you want to, go for it.
Pretty much.
You know, he's coming up actually on a level where he's going to get a bite attack. I think that's what.
Oh, they can do that?
At 6th level, if he's hit with a melee attack, he can bite them as a reaction. And
oh my god.
he gets his strength score plus, I think it's a d6 for damage. And they have to roll a constitution save versus, I forget what the DC is. It's nothing major. I think it's like 14. Otherwise, they're frightened of him.
Wow. Wow.
So, yeah. Now we did some research online, like tried because he was trying to find the subclass to level up his character, and he actually ended up finding another rendition of the cannibal, which I thought was really cool because it's kind of the same. They reflavored a few things. Like instead of rebuting bite, it's now like flesh feast or something like that. You know, he actually not only does the person take the damage, but he heals what the damage he just dealt with that bite. Which makes sense because he's consuming that flesh.
Right.
You know, it makes him immune to poisons and disease that's in that flesh that he just consumed. But it also gives him resistance to poison from other sources. So he's immune to, like, if he eats something, he's immune to it. Or eats someone, I should say. So, like for instance, if he was to eat like that plague witch, or whatever that creature was that was causing all those different diseases, if he was to eat her flesh, he would be unharmed.
Right.
But if somebody like snuck poison into his regular food, he would just have resistance. Yeah, they kind of recategorize some stuff. So I said, if you want to switch, I mean, that's up to you. But honestly, you need to talk with Mr. Faust and see if it's okay with him, considering that we've already, started the campaign. We've already played a few rounds, had a couple of sessions. Not that would probably be a major thing to switch because it's not really a big thing. So he's trying to make that decision. So he might bring that up to you on Friday, or not this Friday, but next Friday.
Well, maybe this Friday.
Hopefully, I'm gonna see if I can get somebody to cover my own call, but it's kind of, I don't know. Everybody's
It's up in the air.
I like the guys I work with, but sometimes it's like, hey, do you want to take my Friday? I'll take your like Wednesday or Thursday or something. And they're like, well, you could take my Saturday or Sunday. And honestly, I might even do it if they want to, because, this time of year, we're really not all that busy. So it's never a bad thing, even if we get called out. No big deal. I don't have any plans anyways.
Yeah.
Although Saturdays kind of suck, then I can't do my midday live stream.
Oh, that's true.
But yeah, it's no, I've really been liking doing this, going through the different classes. I mean, Ranger surprised me.
Ranger surprised the hell out of me.
Like, we even discussed, like, well, let's just forget the regular subclasses. Let's just make our own subclass that's actually going to work or do something. And it's like, you know what? We really don't need to do that, because they did a pretty decent job with a lot of these.
They really did. The hunter that I went over was just, I didn't realize the damage output.
Yeah, I mean, they get the multiple attacks and extra damage, and
D10 hit die, like they're.
I didn't even know they were D10. I just assumed they were a D8.
So did I, because in older editions they were a D8.
So yeah, they're pretty tanky. I mean, obviously there's other subclasses, and I'm sure not all of them are absolutely wonderful or great. But even going through all the different classes and looking at multiple subclasses for each one, I really haven't found any that I was like, ew. Yeah, I really don't want to play this, So 5e, I think they did a really nice job of balancing a lot of things.
But making the classes, like, they made the classes really distinct.
Yes.
Like, they stand out from one another.
Yeah, if you want information, a ranger. Especially if you're playing something like in the Feywild. Can you imagine a ranger in the Feywild? I mean, dude.
Damn.
Especially on like an information gathering type of thing. Awesome. You're still going to have your fighters. You're still going to have your barbarians. They're going to be the muscle of the group. Your ranger is going to be your intelligence person. I could definitely see a rogue doing the same thing.
Yeah, I could too.
Oh, Siberian Tiger says he wants to play D&D with us. That
we could work on setting up a live feed.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to doing something like that. We can pick, maybe like one day a month or something like that. Just kind of set it aside, and we could all jump on Discord. We can use things like Roll20 or, Mr. Faust is extremely good with theater of the mind. And
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, we could do, one shots or even run a small, you know, uh, campaign. I think a one shot would be great just to kind of try things out to see how it works. And obviously, we'd have to have, multiple people interested. And I know Little Pooper and Arrow would both play, no question about it. Um, but no, we have a lot of fun. It's a great game. It's a game that brought you and I together.
It is actually.
Yeah, we I forget which one of us made a comment while we were doing an install, and like, you play D&D? Well, yeah, I play D&D. Well, cool. And like, there we
That was
go.
pretty much it. No, like that was it. That was the blossoming of our friendship right there.
God, that was what, 10 years ago?
It's getting close.
What, 6? Let's see. I've been at my current job 6 years.
We're going on 9 years.
6, 7. Yeah, 9 years. Holy smokes, we've been playing D&D on the regular for at least probably 7 of that.
Yeah, it's not gonna stop either.
Well,
Like,
I hope not.
I'll be 60 playing this shit.
I'm casting Speak with Dead, and we're playing some fucking D&D, boy.
Oh my god.
Why do you think I'm studying necromancy, huh?
Holy shit. And then everyone understands why Max looked the same age for 30 years.
You think my son is actually my son? No, he's a simulacrum.
Oh my god. Oh shit, that's funny. Oh my god.
Oh, I love making D&D references at work and nobody understands.
Isn't it fun though?
It is. Oh, it's funny too, because like, something will happen in the house, and like, how stuff's always, stuff like falls over, like a broom will fall over, or my freaking phone. I got this new phone, and the damn thing doesn't sit flat on the table because the cameras stick out the back. So if I don't make sure that it's like in the middle of a freaking table, I swear to God, it walks itself off the table. I have dropped this phone more times in the last like 3 months, 4 months that I've had it than I've ever dropped any of my phones combined. It walks itself off a table, and every damn time it hits the floor or something falls over in the house, I always look at the kids and go, "Quick! I need a glow stick. I need a broken radio. Give me the salt container, and we're gonna need a video camera because of Phasmo."
Wow. Jesus.
That's what we got to do. I got to get you Phasmophobia so we can play together.
That would be cool. We're getting our little office area set up in the attic right now.
Oh, okay.
I say the attic. It's our bedroom.
Yeah.
Like, the entire attic is our bedroom.
It's the 3rd floor, because everything goes to the 3rd floor. These poor kids. Little Pooper and Arrow woke up the next morning, and they're like, "My arms hurt."
My god.
I'm like, "Yeah, my arms hurt too." That's what happens when you work. Welcome to my world every day.
They all did a good job though.
Oh, I told them on the way home, I'm like, I am so proud of you guys. Like, you could not been better, better behaved, and just overall, the way
They
they
were
helped
awesome.
out. Yeah, totally.
I told Jen, I was like, Mac and his kids were invaluable to us. Blast and his kids, sorry.
Oh, that's okay. These guys know my name. I've slipped up so many times it's not even funny. I I even caught myself replying to comments on my videos under my main account, and I'm like, oops. Let me get home and erase those real quick. So it's no real secret.
Gotcha.
If you want to steal my identity, go ahead. I'm not worth anything anyways. Um
Oh, wow. Same. Okay. That's so
uh
relatable.
oh, adulting, isn't it fun?
Oh,
Um
yeah.
but no, D&D is great. I absolutely love this game. It's so much fun. It itches that scratch for me to think outside the box and really get down and dirty with the problem solving and troubleshooting, and okay, how do we get through this or around this or make it work to our favor?
Yeah.
And I still say, like, we should be doing this on the weekends to, like, big companies. Like, hire us, we make, oh, you're going to have like 30, 40 people playing, great. We're going to give a group of like 5 people a single character to play. And they can make decisions amongst themselves on what the character's actions are going to be. And we'll have multiple people, you know, we'll have like, well, 30 people. That's going to be what? 2 tables of 15, um, or 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 6 tables of 5. So 6 character party is not a big deal.
No.
Encourages team building. It encourages outside the box thinking, troubleshooting, problem solving. And I mean, yeah, okay, it's a fantasy world. You're casting spells, you're fighting things, but you're getting your employees to work as a team.
Exactly.
You know, maybe somebody has a little bit of knowledge about the game and has played in the past. Uh, obviously we'll have people there to, uh, which we'll call it, coach and kind of help explain, some of the finer details of the game. Like, hey guys, what do you plan on doing? Okay, great. That sounds great. Oh, or you can't really do that, and this is kind of why. Um, not really there to tell them what to do, but more guide them into actions they can take.
Right.
All right, well, it is 20 after 8. I know you have to
Oh,
get going very soon. The
I
time
do.
did fly by.
It did.
So you're down for next
Um,
week?
Down for next week.
Awesome. Well, hey, it was great talking to you, Mr. Faust. I know I had a lot of fun tonight talking about rogues. Next week
Oh,
is
absolutely.
sorcerers, correct?
That is correct.
Ooh, I love me a good sorcerer.
Same,
I,
same.
I need to find a necromancer sorcerer.
I'm sure it's out there.
Oh, I'm sure there is. I got to go on the wiki. The wiki is a great source for a lot of this stuff. Um, but anyways, hey, that was talking D&D with Mr. Faust. Any parting words for us?
No. If anyone's really interested in playing in a game, they want to get down with D20 or Roll20 or another system like that, even Discord with Theater of the Mind, let Blast know, and maybe we can make something happen.
Yeah, totally. I'm completely down for that. That sounds like an incredible amount of fun. So, well, hey, thank you very much. I guess same time, same place next week, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York City time. We'll be doing talking D&D and playing some Phasmo. We'll be talking about sorcerers. So until then, have a great evening, Mr. Faust, and we will talk to you next Tuesday.
Sounds great. Have a good night, guys.
Oh, Tiger, that's fine, man. Like, it's not about. There's no such thing as playing D&D badly. You know, it as long as you're having fun and you're willing to let go of that whole, oh, I'm going to do this badly, or, I'm going to look silly or something like that. Let go of the inhibition. Once you do that and you don't really care, you're just there to have fun and learn, that's all we ask, really. The game is easy enough. There's no, it's not a complicated game. Sure, you can make it complicated by multi-classing into different things, and now you have 24 abilities and stuff of that nature. But if you just want to play, a simple character, a fighter or a barbarian, or even if you want to try your hand at a little bit more of an advanced character, that's perfectly fine. We are more than happy to walk people through stuff. Absolutely no judgment, because we all started out that way. When I got into D&D, I didn't even know what a cantrip was. Like, wait, I could cast the spell anytime I want. I thought I was limited to this many times a day. And it's like, no, you could cast that, pretty much anytime. It's not a hard game to pick up and learn. You need to find the right people to teach you, though. And I've played in those groups where, oh, you don't know what you're doing? Well, okay, we'll just, sit back and just watch for a little bit. Well, that's not how most people play, or not how most people learn. Most people learn by doing, and that's fine. And we have enough homebrew rules that we use on our own that rule of cool, man. If you want to do something, it's within reason, that's perfectly fine. There's no reason not to do it. This is going to break the game completely. Then, okay, no, but I think you kind of understand what I'm saying. But, and that's fine. You could have a character that's kind of closed off, doesn't really say a whole lot, just kind of goes in, does its thing, and gets out. Maybe you want to play a rogue, somebody who's going to lurk in the shadows, maybe not even really travel with the group. They've always been, a few steps behind and just kind of want to watch and maybe help out in combat every once in a while. That type of thing. There's so much you can do with just that. Or you just want to play the big dumb barbarian. Oh, I'm here. What do you want me to hit? And that's perfectly fine too. Those characters are great sometimes. If I want a break from a technical build, then that's what I generally do. Is I'll do a big dumb strong character and go with that. And that's fun for me. You're not doing much. You're just walking in, hitting stuff with a big axe or a big sword, and I don't have to worry about bonus action, first action, da 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 da. Because even that stuff gets tiresome sometimes to keep track of. All right, so we got Firelight, Escape the Hunt, and Cleanse the Area. Ooh, a Rock Gnome Rogue. Nice. Rock Gnomes are good. They're hardy. I don't think I've played a Rock Gnome. I've always played a Tinkerer Gnome. Uh-oh, we got terrible cards. Well, you know what that means. Let's grab some smudges. Let's grab a lighter. Pull out a firelight. Maybe get rid of one of the smudges and we'll go with a lantern. A rock gnome rogue. Yeah, I could definitely see that working. Alright, let's pull a card and see what happens here. Okay. Whoops, that was a full card. Tower does nothing. Get back in your room. Okay, I think that makes us gain sanity. We just lost a little bit. Oh, that's a full card. Well, that was a disappointing deck now, wasn't it? Oh well, at least we have this stuff here. Alrighty. Not one devil card? Not one hunt? Well, that's not fun. Oh, I thought that was a bone for a second. Wait, is the breaker box back here? Yes, even 5 even. Are we in here? Yes, we are. Okay, we're in master. At least I think. Verify here again. I don't know. Doesn't really seem all that cold. Well, then again, we just started, so... Is it dropping? Alrighty, well, I'm going to head out to the van for just a second here. I'll be back in just a second. Here we go, now we're safe. Alright, give me like 30 seconds, I'll be right back. Alrighty, sorry for the delay, I'm back. Ooh, are we in entryway? We are. Okay, well that makes a lot of sense. Alright, so let's head out to the truck, grab our evidence stuff. Yeah, the Trickster Rogue is really cool. That's what Arrow's playing right now with our current D&D campaign. And she's been having a lot of fun with that. Let's take a look. I don't remember turning that light on back there. I guess that must have been the ghost. So we know it's not a mare because it's turning lights on. We know it's not a djinn because it turned the breaker off. Let's get some salt in there with an ultraviolet and I think motion sensor. It hasn't blown the firelight out yet. Oh, I wanted to check sanity too. Forgot to do that. We're at 70%. Okay, we're fine. So we lost 25% playing with the cards. Another EMF 5. Okay, so no ultraviolet. Obaki, well, EMF 5. Obaki's still on the table. So we'll cross it off for right now, but it is a possibility it could come back. How's our thermometer looking? We were pretty close to... Oh, we have ghost writing. That is absolutely awesome. Okay, ghost writing. If we put back the ultraviolet... Nope, can't be ultraviolet. Yep, we're keeping you in this room, Mr. Ghost. Is it a Mr. Ghost? Oh, Ella, sorry, Mrs. Ghost. My apologies. So, not freezing. We have EMF 5. We have that. I didn't see ghost orbs. Yeah, not seeing ghost orbs. We can cross those out. Oh, so it's going to be spirit box or freezing, right? Okay, well, let's go grab a spirit box. Oh, I wanted to lay this down. Your group goes into fights without thinking of a strategy. Well, unfortunately, that's the way most of those work out. We sort of kind of do the same thing. Mostly because we do the same thing kind of over and over again. And that can be a good thing or a bad thing. So let me try the spirit box real quick. Are you here? Are you friendly? How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? How old are you? Oh, it's a spirit. Okay. It is a spirit. Because you got spirit box. So there's that. Let's take this over so it can get blown out. Oh, wonderful. Already. Thank you for being so cooperative. Come on, do it again. Do it again. Do it again. All right, I'm going to turn you off because you're annoying. What level are you guys playing at? We haven't found the bone yet, have we? Let's go do that. We might be up here in the bathroom, just make our lives easier. We also haven't found the cursed object yet. Oh, that'd be really cool if it's the summoning circle. Get a nice ghost photo. Oh, we got that hiding spot, which is great. Nope, no summoning circle. No bone either. Where's the bone? Give me the bone. Please don't be monkey paw again. I don't know if the algorithm's broken or what, but it seems like once I get monkey paw once, like that's all I get. All right. So a little bit of good news on the channel side of stuff. Oh, we got a 3-star ghost photo. How do you like that? I wasn't sure if we're going to get that or not. But a little bit of good news on the channel side of things. We are starting to grow again, which is really awesome. As of right now, we are up to 237 subscribers. So we actually beat 235. Yay! It seems like every time we get to 235, I have 2 people that unsubscribe. And we're right back down to like either 232, 233. Like we've been hovering there for a while now. In fact, at one point, the metrics were saying that I was -1 subscribers for the last 28 days. And I'm like, oh, that is not fun. What did I come out here for? Oh, I wanted to check my sanity. Cleanse the area. I've still got to find that bone. It's got to be over in that other bedroom, the twins' bedroom. Yeah, we had tarot cards. I got to find the bone. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was talking about summoning circle. You got all disappointed that I didn't find it. And monkey paw. Derp, derp. I completely forgot. Yeah, you know, the goldfish memory. All right. Can the bone... Oh, right there's the bone. Okay. All right, we got the bone. Look at that. So we just need one more photo. We got... Thank you. That is awesome. Love ya. We needed that. That was absolutely amazing. Whoa! Hello! Yeah, all right. You scared me. Congrats. I wasn't sure if that was a hunt or what. I thought we were a little high sanity for a hunt. All right, 44%. I think we can... I already have another smudge in there. I think we can... get rid of the crucifix now. Well, you know what? Let's put it over here at the table. This is actually probably better. Turn our headlamp. Why are you turning the breaker off so much? You're a stinker, you know that? Yeah, I try not to pay attention to the numbers either. I mean, I knew going into this... Oh, no, I didn't do that. It was going to take a while to build an audience. And and that type of stuff. So I'm not. I'm just happy I am where I am. You know, I have a couple of loyal fans, which is really awesome. Although I haven't seen CB in a while. I wonder if he's all right. You know, you're always on my live streams. My shorts have been doing absolutely awesome. It's kind of that didn't count. Well, what the heck? I guess I didn't get there in time. Well, that stinks. Oh well. But yeah, my shorts have been doing awesome. All right, let's gotta drain some more sanity. Let's just stand over here. We can loop around the kitchen counters. Whoa, hello. What are you doing? I want you to hunt. I probably should have ran into you then. That would drain some sanity. I don't want you hunting on top of me. That 1 second safety period is not fun. You're more than welcome to hunt me, just not from over here. A little warm in here. Let's get some air blowing. Yeah, that's much better. Ooh, we got the hiding spot right there too. That's cool. Yeah, I'm just doing this to drain some sanity. Yeah, it's cleanse the air and escape the hunt. Okay, that's a hunt. Well, hello. Well, hello there, tall, dark, and dangerous. Gonna follow me out here, maybe? I dodged you. I dodged you. Oh, but now you're running upstairs. Yeah, I do too. I definitely like the longer videos over the shorts. I mean, I get the appeal, and I kind of, excuse me, truth be told, probably watch about 50-50. You know, I'll see a decent short, and I'll click on it, and then go down that, you know, rabbit hole. The thing that annoys me about the shorts is they repeat. And sometimes you're doing something and it's repeating the same one over and over and over again. And it's just like, okay, I get it. Can you please skip the next one? At least with a longer video, you know, 10 minutes or longer, I can do dishes or something like that without having to worry about touching my phone. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to level up. Holy smokes. Awesome. Love the ding. Need the ding. Let's see here. 846. I'm debating one of two things here. What do you think? Ding-a-ling. Yeah, don't forget to ring that ding-a-ling. Ring-a-ling the ding-a-ling. How you been liking, whatchamacallit, Rainbow Six Siege? I know you said you started playing it recently. Hey, how you liking it?
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
You know, one thing I realized I haven't done yet is I haven't played the new training. Yeah, let's go and do the new training.
Welcome to your first day at Ghost Hunting Distribution. Read the whiteboard to get started.
All right, grab a flashlight. You can toggle the flashlight. Yep. Okay. Grab the keypad, interact with the keypad. Oh, look, it's the warehouse. Alrighty, ghost room. Your first goal when entering a haunted location is to find the ghost's favorite room. This is a room where the ghost will spend the majority of its time. It depends. To find the ghost room, look out for open doors, items that have been thrown, or sounds coming from that area location. When playing higher difficulties, the ghost can change their favorite rooms when wandering. To open a door, interact with it, and move forwards. Room 1. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I noticed you were on the other day playing. Room 2.
Head through the door to the next section.
Room 3. Okay. So, sanity. Each investigator has their own sanity level represented in the truck by a percentage on a screen. When playing as a team, you have an average sanity level. Several things can lower your sanity: staying in the dark, ghost events, and abilities. You can restore your sanity level by using sanity medication. Try drinking. Okay, grab it and... Ooh, love that sound.
Good job.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Lighting. To keep the sanity stable, you should stand in lit room areas as much as possible. You can turn the lights on using their switch, aim at the switch, then interact with it. Okay, turn the fuse box on by interacting with it. Okay. Huh. Fun.
Well done.
Oh, want me to turn the lights on. Okay. Alright, normal contact. You will only need to find the 3 evidence types. I'll be showing you all 7. EFM spots are left behind almost everything a ghost interacts with. It lasts 20 seconds if you read with an EMF meter. Grab your meter below. Right here we are. And some ghosts will leave a stronger EMF. Well,
Nice work.
okay, we got about EMF 4, 3. Okay, find footsteps. Oh. We always be...
Well done.
Oh, look at the footsie steps. Oh, they came from over there. Any more over here? Nope. Okay, now you're going to show us the thermometer. Okay. Ghosts are known for making the area around them colder. Alright, grab the thermometer. And I guess we got to find out what area is cold. Nope. Oh, here we go. It's definitely on the list. This has got to be it right here. One over. Yeah, it's funny. I was playing VR and it kept popping up that Siberian Tiger is playing Farming Simulator 22. All right, what am I supposed to do here now? It's cold. Yeah, we're below 5. Are we going to get the freezing? I swear if they have a ghost jump out and scare me, I'm going to be mad. Okay, we're freezing.
Move to the next room.
Wonderful, thank you. Alright, dots projector. Dots projectors let you see things in a light does not. Sometimes using this light reveal a small flicker into the paranormal world. Several ghost types can be revealed with dots projectors. All you need to do is find them. Grab a projector, turn it on, and name the light where you want to see a ghost. If you see a ghostly silhouette appear, you found some evidence. Trying to find a ghostly apparition in the room to the left. Oh, that stinks. It's... Oh, hello.
Good job.
Oh, these are the ghosts from the Halloween event. Well, you know what? They really missed the chance to use actual ghost models here. That's what they should have done. Alright, ghost orbs. Come on, show me some Orbeez.
Nice work.
Nice work? Where? I didn't see any ghost orbs. Where are the ghost orbs? Whatever. Alright, ghost writing. Put a book down there. Put another one over here. Alright, I mean, this kind of gives you the gist of what you're supposed to be doing. Oh, there it goes. It's right in the book. Cool. What do we got here? Oh, spear box. Alright. Get a response. Okay. Are you here? Where are you? Are you friendly? How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? Oh, we got it.
Good
Okay.
job.
We got spirit box. Oh, I still have my flashlight. Okay. Hunts. Oh. During the contracts, ghosts can initiate an attack on you and your fellow investigators. These attacks will have a chance to occur once your sanity has reached an average threshold of 50%. Some ghosts might attack earlier or later than this. That's very true. In my experience, they usually attack well before. Depending on difficulty or plane, you may have setup timer. This is normally displayed on a large LED clock in the truck. Like your one to the right. Okay, 5 minutes. When a hunt starts, the exit door will lock and the ghost will start searching for you. Turn your equipment off. Hide in the locker, crouch behind something tall, and wait till it's over. Enter the next room to Ooh, should we just let the ghost get us?
Something's not quite right. You better hide. Quickly. That was a close one. Congratulations on completing your training. You can exit through the truck by interacting with the keypad.
Okay. And we're back out to the truck. Oh, enter the... Wait, is this a different truck? It has to be. Oh. We've got 2 trucks now. Wait, this doesn't have a whiteboard in it. Let me out of here. Kidnapping me. Where's my free candy?
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Oh, candy. You can't interact with the eggs. That's disappointing. I want an Easter egg battle. Like, huck them at each other like you do the snowballs. Or like you hit stuff and they just kind of go splat. That would be fun. Oh, well. Alrighty, well, hey, we had a lot of fun tonight. I'm talking about the rogues. You know, obviously having Mr. Faust back is huge. And we're going to be doing this every Tuesday, talking D&D and playing some Phasmo. Trying to see if I can maybe get a little money saved up to buy Baldur's Gate or something a little bit more D&D appropriate. And go from there. I know how much of a fan you are of the Harry Potter games there, Siberian Tiger. Just kidding, just kidding. But anyways, hey, if you liked the video, if you liked the stream, go ahead and give it a like. Please comment down below if you would like us to do a D&D stream on Discord. Mr. Faust would love to run a campaign for everybody. And if we have enough people that are interested, we could definitely work something together. And that'd be a lot of fun. Really believe that'd be a lot of fun. Maybe start off like a one-shot. And then if that works out fine, maybe work our way into a bigger campaign. But anyways, hey, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do so now. And if you already have, thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. But I need you to do 3 little things for me. I'm working on the Discord. What Discord? I have a Discord. I just... Let me see what I can do about making a permanent link. And keep an eye out at the end of my videos. Or in the comments, or pinned comments of my videos. And you just might see a Discord link there. Alright? So, but anyways, hey, don't forget to tell your neighbors, tell your friends, and shout it from the rooftops. Like, comment, and subscribe to Blast338. Have a great time, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.